Okay, we are live and it's windy. Let's see if I can adjust this a little bit. Thanks everyone that is joining us today on this auspicious September 24th. And my apologies in advance as it's a bit wind here. I can't do much about this group prayer we're about to have. See, now the wind is also picking up. Spirit of the wind knows we're here. I was just drumming earlier and settling in, so we can feel the spirit of the wind is receiving the spirit of the land. So for those of you who are coming in, let me see if I can, I don't know if I should even put my headpiece. For those of you that are coming in, can you just let me know if you can hear my audio despite the wind? Not much I can do about this, but we'll do the best we can. So I'm going to wait for a couple minutes as I'm just going to drum till it becomes 6 o'clock. It's kind of hard to see the screen here too. Hello everyone, much love, Reverend HoniB, and I thank you so much for coming on to join this focused group meditation for these beautiful hurricanes. Just drum a little bit here as people are coming in. Getting us settled in our heart. If you're just coming here, start to just bring your awareness to your heart. And just breathe in and out in your heart. And I want you to just close your eyes. You can place your hand in your heart, or hands on Gaia, whatever you like. I welcome all of you, dear hearts. We're going to just let several people join in. And I'd like to know, for those of you that are joining in, can you please in the chat let me know if you can hear me? There's a lot of wind here, so we're going to see what we can do. I'm just starting a little bit of my medicine drum to get us in that beautiful trance state where we can come into our heart and bridge that rainbow bridge, which is the divine covenant between the left and right hemisphere. So for those of you who are just joining, please just sit comfortably with your spine straight and close your eyes. Take deep in breaths in your heart and breathe out. Maybe you can hold it for a second or two right in your heart. Maybe 3 seconds would be even better. And then release it out of your mouth. Empty it all the way out. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Start this little earth chant, and we'll see where it goes before we start the prayer. Just drop into your heart. Welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. There's a strong spirit of the wind coming in, so it might be a little choppy between the sound of water and my drum. I'm going to try to speak out a little bit more. I'm a little bit closer. This is my medicine drum of 14,000 years. I'm going to close my eyes in a second. I'm going to hear a little bit of the earth medicine, the water medicine, the fire medicine, and the air medicine. and the spirit of Sophia Gaia and beautiful source and that sacred golden diamond crystalline heart. As you breathe in into your heart, breathe out. Just be receptive, be open before we go into the meditation. Thank you for being here. Take a deep in breath in and hold it in your heart. And breathe it all the way out. We'll pick that up in a little while. Thank you so much, divine beings, for being here today on this auspicious day of September 24th. And again, my advance apologies for Spirit of the Wind and the microphone that I do not have today. That we're just going to allow the frequency of the prayer to do its thing. So some of you that watched my video yesterday, there's a lot that I covered about this week and next week between just there's a whole lot taking place. And yet at the same time, it's so interesting, this hurricane, it's in the midst of it this week. And some of you know that weather can be created and some of it is natural, some of it is not natural. And regardless, we as creative beings have total power to assist and shape, shift, and change things. Now, the purpose of this call is not to go into protection mode, but it's to go into the love mode and really connect with the spirit of the hurricane. The spirit of the hurricane itself is the spirit of the wind, together with spirit of the water that spirals. My team for years that have taught me what that actually does. It is a transformation that comes, whether it's natural, it doesn't, and sometimes it's man-made. But regardless, there's a spiraling energy like tornado, but it's like circular and it's moving, and it's bringing about a lot of clearing where the souls are ready to experience that clearing. The key is for those of us that work so closely with Mother Nature, especially Sophia Gaia, we recognize a relationship between water and spirit of the wind. And we know that we can ask through the wisdom trees, through the, let's say, mountains and hills, through actually the animals as well, the plants. We can ask, and most importantly, master whales and dolphins and the sea creatures, we can ask them for assistance in when a hurricane or anything like that comes, to allow it to be gentle, to allow it to go through its wisdom of transformation and clearing, but do it in a very loving way. Do it where there is less damage, and maybe it's part of the awakening of next wave of humanity, yet it doesn't have to be so tumultuous. We can always ask. The nature spirits are always listening. So the fairies go underground. There are a lot of magical creatures that assist, and we can always ask for the higher help. So the purpose of this call, we have Fiona spiraling going towards Canada and that whole area. And then we have Hurricane Ian that's from the Caribbean coming in and coming into sort of, it seems like it's the Tampa path. And we're where I am right now. I'm coming to you from Morya. I'm sort of at the tip of it, and so this it's just body of water. So the Gulf. Now the Gulf, we know, is also very much protected here because of the Native Americans that have done a lot of prayers around here, and that's what the power of prayers is really, really important. So as we come here today, what I'm going to ask you before we go into the meditation together, I ask you to just really empty yourself today so you can fill yourself with love. And to do that, I'm going to be asking you to take some deep breaths and holding them, and the breaths are going to be all in your heart. So you're going to take a breath from underneath you or all around you into, and you're going to hold it in your heart for 3 seconds, and then you're going to release it. We're going to do this a few times. And the way you release it, I want you to release it out of your heart. So this allows your electromagnetic energy to really open up. And as your brain waves begin to settle down and relax, I want you to really notice Gaia, Sophia Gaia underneath you, and your lower chakra is connected all the way to her heartbeat, so her heartbeat can really hear you. And then from there, I'm going to also have us connect with Source, the source of our creation that we've extended from, so that we are in this full vertical access, completely grounded, completely supported, and completely connected to our crystalline heart. From here, I just want to go over the visually with you. So as we breathe out, what I want you to do, I want you to connect with the ocean energy, the water element. And really connect with the water inside of you, because we're 70, 80%, 90% water. Thank you. And then from there, I'm going to ask you to connect with the spirit of the wind. Spirit of the wind always wants to bring the whispers to you. The elders communicate through the whispers of the wind. So I want you to connect with that so you can hear that. Even you hearing here. Here we go. Thank you so much. See, it picks up. Thank you, Spirit of the wind. We heart you. We hear you. So you can really start to tune in. As you even hear it, there may sound interruption here, but that's Spirit of the wind connecting with us. And as you connect with these two, so we have water, we have earth, and right now we have spirit of the sun, which is fire. So all the elements are here, and then earth. So these four elements inside of us are being connected. From here, I want you to really connect with your love inside of you. And from that place of love, I want you to connect with the spirit of the wind and let it know how much you love it. From there, we're going to connect to spirit of the water to say how much we love it. Spirit of fire, spirit of earth. So they all know how much they're loved, as their expression is outside, also within. And then we're going to get this beautiful image of Fiona spiraling in Atlantic Ocean, and we're going to see her, the vision we want, to continue to spiral in Atlantic Ocean, and allowing the spiral of the hurricane to start getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And then we're going to do the same thing with Hurricane Ian. We're going to connect with Hurricane Ian, and we're going to have it start to spiral and spiral and spiral, smaller, smaller, and smaller, get smaller. So it only produces the wind and the water for the cleansing purification with gratitude without damage. So damage to sentient beings. So that's what this call is about, and I thank all of you for joining. Really, really grateful. So let us drop into the meditation now. So get into a very comfortable place, and let's begin. So take that deep in-breath into your heart and hold it for 3 seconds and release out of your mouth. And again. And release. And important, when you take that deep in-breath in, and when you hold it in your heart as your hand is touching the center of your heart, when you hold that breath 3 to 5 seconds, if you can go longer too, please do so. You begin to feel your heartbeat, and we want you to connect with your heartbeat. And when you empty it, empty and relax all the way, and let the air come all the way out to relax your body. Here we go. Again. And release. And these next two in-breath, really tune in and see if you can see that flame inside your heart. See that diamond, fabulous crystalline structure in your heart. And release with a smile. One more time. And release. Now I want us to take a deep in-breath from the heart of Sophia Gaia into our heart and releasing it back. Same way, just hold it in your heart. Here we go. Breathe all the way underneath you. And release. As you relax back in this vertical channel of all your lower chakras, the We're gonna sort of like 14 more going all the way down. So take a deep breath in again. And make that connection to your heart and release. And again. And release. And again. Remember to hold it in your heart and release. And take a deep in breath from the heart of Sophia Gaia, the heart of Gaia herself. Breathe in. And two more. Last breath. Draw it all the way underneath you, all the way in the center of your heart, and hold it. So there's that deep connection from the heart of Sophia Gaia to you. Hold it a little longer and release. We're gonna now make that connection to the heart of Source. And we're doing 7 breaths to honor 7 directions. Here we go. So we're going to draw the breath all the way from the heart of Source, directly through all the upper chakras, all the way to our heart. And we are going to make that connection in our heart and release it back out. Here we go. Connect that light of the omnipresence, eternal sun that's connected to our sun, to the galactic sun, to the great central sun, all the way to Source, all the way to that dazzling, beautiful, sparkling light that you extended from the hold it and breathe it out. 2 more. One more time. Beautiful. And I'll have you take one final breath of the light all around you and in you, in all your bodies. Breathe all the light all around you, like a bubble of light or a crystalline light in a diamond shape. Breathe from that so you know you're enclosed in that, and breathe it all the way into you and breathe it all the way back out. Here we go. Beautiful. Now that we've made the connection with Sophia Gaia and also beautiful source and straighten our hearts. Know that your angels, your guardians, the ascended masters, the galactics, the spirit animal guardians are all also here, especially your ancestor. It's all included, all that are part of your team of light. And now from here, what I'm going to ask you to do to please see the beautiful Sophia Gaia that you are sitting on or you're standing on. And see its beautiful oceans, its water element in the form of ocean, river, stream, waterfalls, ponds, lakes, and the bodies of water of rain, fog, snow, ice, glacier, and really connect that through your heart in the body of water inside of you that you're made out of. And just honor it with love inside of you. And sometimes you can feel that smile right away, as I always do. The minute I connect, I feel that smile inside of me. And now I ask you to connect with the earth element. The earth, the mountains, the valleys, the vistas, the oases, the wisdom trees, the bushes, the flowers, the sacred animal beings. Really connect with the jungles, rainforests, the beautiful, beautiful and amazing earth element. And breathe that into you to recognize your earth element. And again, feel that beautiful inner smile. Now I'm going to have you connect with the spirit of the fire inside earth, the natural fire, and the beautiful fire element, as we get to also see Grandfather Sun reflection of that fire energy, the fire in you, which is all in your solar plexus. Really connect with that. I didn't go in any order, just connecting. There's no order. Otherwise, if you wanted to go order, it would be earth, water, fire, and then air. So now I'm going to ask you to connect with the spirit of the wind, that beautiful, gentle breeze, the air on the outside that's so magnificent, and feel the breath, the air of life force inside of you, that incredible life force. Breathe that in. As you now connect and breathe it out to all these four elements. Thank you. Now I'm going to ask you to please now drop in. Let us call in spirit of Fiona, the hurricane of Fiona, that is in the Atlantic Ocean, spiraling, dancing, collecting charge with electricity and the element of water as it's spiraling, bringing transformational energy. We ask you, spirit of the hurricane Fiona, thank you so much for bringing transformational energy. You are welcome. You are blessed. You are respected. You are so welcome. As we see you expanding and growing, we ask you to know that we see you, we recognize you, we honor you, and we value you. And we ask you to please be gentle with your clearing. We see you slowing down. We see you slowing down. We see you gently releasing your water all around with the wind and allowing transformation to take place with ease and grace as you reach the land and getting smaller and smaller and smaller without damage to the sentient beings of earth, yet allowing them to experience this awakening that you're bringing forth as they are receiving it with the medicine of their heart, opening their heart to receive, as you gently, graciously close your wings of wind and reducing the size in the most beautiful manner. And we're so grateful as we see you, we honor you, we bless you, and we thank you. And we release it through our breath, the vision we see as oneness. With trust and faith, we release it. And so be it, and so be it, and so be it. Now with this group call, we call in spirit of Ian, hurricane. Thank you so much, spirit of Ian, hurricane. Thank you so much for bringing your wisdom, your blessings, your transformation, and your clearing into this beautiful Caribbean and Florida. We're so grateful to you. We honor you. We appreciate you. We see you, spirit of Ian, hurricane. And we call in the center of your eye, in the center of your grace, in the center of your heart. We ask you to be gentle. We ask you to be kind and loving in this next phase of awakening you're bringing. We ask you to transmute the children of Mother Earth and the sentient beings, animals, in the most wonderful way. Allow it to be so beautiful. Allow it to be fun. Allow it to be joyous without damage. We recognize you have to do what you have to do, but we see you spiraling smaller and smaller as you reach the land, lessening your momentum, entering with ease and peace and grace as you enter the land of Americas. As you bring the breath of freedom and liberation for all, so humanity can remember its origin as a divine sovereign being. And it breathes the ease and peace. It breathes the relaxation inside. So as above, so below, it balances and harmonizes the elements inside. We ask you, spirit of the hurricane Ian, to be so gracious as the divine feminine Fiona and divine masculine Ian is all interacting, dancing around earth, but dance with the gracious dance, with gentle ease and peace, and allow us all to integrate. We see you and we thank you. We see you subsiding in the most wonderful, small, spiraling wind and rain. And we thank you so much for that. As you take that in breath and of the vision and release it. And we allow that to now just in our bodies. the wind and the water. Grounded onto Sophia Gaia. If you can, put your hands on earth. Let it ground. And feel that fire inside your solar plexus and it's calming down as sunset is setting. Recognizing the balance inside of you as we allow the heart to lead the way of faith and trust and love. See it in the vision of love. See it in the vision of fun. See it in the vision of joy and celebration. Not fear, not doom, not devastation. And we recognize this is done according to Divine's holy will for the people of Earth. As we that are on this call utilize our higher vision to alchemize that in which we wish to see here on Earth, earthing a different reality than what's been played out. We recognize this call has been received in most gracious heart to heart, and it is answered from that same sacred place. And so be it, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is. It is done, it is so. We are complete. For those of you that will be joining later, see the visions that you want to see. The boats are safe. The houses are safe. The trees are safe. The animals are safe. Your loved ones are safe. Choose to see that vision. I wanted to give you the framework for this so you can apply further in the vision that you wish to see. Thank you so much, Spirit of the Earth, Spirit of the Water, Spirit of the Fire, Spirit of the Wind. Thank you, Sophia Gaia. Thank you, Source. Thank you, all the elementals. Thank you, directions. We're so grateful, so honored. And thank you for all of you that joined and all of you that will be joining later. Much love and blessings to you. Okay.